Today I want to tell you 7 English phrases that you must stop saying right now. Are you ready? Well then, I'm Teacher Tiffany. Let's jump right in. The very first thing you must stop saying is, sorry, my pronunciation is not good. Sorry, my pronunciation is not good. Listen to me. You have to stop saying this right now. I've had thousands upon thousands of students that have said this to me. At the very first meeting, the very first class I had with each student, they would say, "Hi teacher, sorry, my pronunciation is not good." This affects you. This actually tells your brain that you will never improve your pronunciation. Instead of saying, sorry, my pronunciation is not good, from today, I want you to start saying this. I really like the American accent. One day, I will also sound like an American. You caught it, right? It's a totally different feeling. Again, the first one that you're saying right now, sorry, my pronunciation is not good. It shows that you're a little bit insecure about your English, right? You don't feel confident. But the moment instead of saying this, you start saying, you know what? I really like the American accent, and one day I will also sound like an American. You literally are telling your brain, hey, we have a goal and we are going to achieve the goal. You're also telling the person listening to you, wow, you really like the American accent. You sound good right now, but I like that you have a goal to get better. The person listening to you will, instead of being understanding of your quote unquote weakness, they will be impressed with your desire to achieve this goal. So instead of saying, sorry, my pronunciation is not good, from today, starting now, I want you to say, I really like the American accent. One day I will also sound like an American. Feels good, doesn't it? All right, the second thing I want you to stop saying right now is, I'm sorry, my English is not good. I'm so sorry, my English is just not good. Listen, I know you've said it at least once and you're probably shaking your head right now, right? I want you to stop saying this right now. Don't say this anymore. Instead of saying, sorry, my English is not good, I want you to say this. I love speaking English. It's my second language. It's my third language. It's my fourth, my fifth, my sixth language. Instead of saying my English is not good, I want you to focus on the fact that you are so intelligent. Your brain is so amazing that you are able to learn another language. Think about that. Think about how awesome that is. You are learning an entirely different language. So stop saying, I'm sorry, my English is not good. And instead say, I love speaking English. It's my second, third, fourth, fifth language. Once again, 2 things will happen. The person listening to you, instead of pitying you, okay, your English isn't good, they will instead be extremely impressed. Wow, it's your second language, your third language, your fourth language? The second thing that will happen is your brain will again feel like, hey, we have a goal that we are in the process of achieving. Your brain will realize, hey, we should be confident in the fact that we are learning another language. So again, instead of saying, I'm sorry, my English is not good, starting right now, I want you to say, I love speaking English. It's my, insert the number, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth language. You got it? I know. Listen, I'm feeling good already for you. This lesson is to help you to be more confident in your ability to speak English. Here's the third thing, though, I need you to stop saying. English is too hard. I just can't do it. English is just, it's too hard. I'm not smart enough. It's too hard. I need you to stop saying that English is too hard. When you say that English is too hard, you're telling yourself that you cannot achieve your goal. So instead of saying English is too hard, this is what I want you to start saying. I love learning new things in English. I'm going to say that again. I love learning new things in English. You see, when you say English is too hard, it's when you're in the situation where you're learning so many things and you're having a hard time remembering them. Or you learn 10 things and then you realize there are 10 more things to learn and you feel overwhelmed. In that moment, I need you not to get discouraged. Instead of saying, English is just too hard, I want you to say this instead. I love learning new things in English. Be optimistic, and then your brain will expand. Okay, it's not too hard. Yes, we have a challenge, but we love learning new things. Change your perspective, change your mindset, and your English will improve every single day. So again, say, I love learning new things in English. Starting now, starting from today. You got it? All right. Now, the very next thing I need you to stop saying, number 4, I will never speak English like a native. I want you, yes, you, I'm speaking to you. Hey, I need you to stop saying this right now. Stop saying, I will never speak English like a native. And I'm going to tell you a story before I give you what I'd like you to say instead of this. I have tons of students, and I'm just going to pick out one student. When I first met this student, and I've talked about him before, Fred, I'm talking about you. When Fred first came to study with me, Fred, he's an amazing guy. And his first interaction with me, I could tell he was very nice, but I could also tell he was very shy. He did make mistakes. He didn't feel as confident in his English speaking skills. Fast forward. I told Fred, you can do it. You can achieve your English goals. You can speak English like a native. Just keep studying with me. You can do it. Fast forward, I kid you not. Fred right now can speak English like a native. Not only is he confident in his English skills, he does work with international companies, only speaking in English. He runs an English podcast. It's called Silvacast, right, Fred? You guys can find it on YouTube, Silvacast. Fred is doing all of this, and he's never ever been to America. He's never traveled to an American country, a country that speaks English as their native language. Fred now sounds like a native English speaker. So never think that it's impossible. Again, stop saying, I will never speak English like a native. Instead, I want you to say this. My goal is to speak English like a native. Once again, my goal is to speak English like a native. I believe you can do it, and I love watching my students achieve this goal. Now, if you want to study with me, the link is in the description. Go to www.speakenglishlikeanative.com. Very simple, right? But I want you to remember you can speak English like a native. So instead of saying, I will never, I want you to say, my goal is to speak English like a native. Give your brain this desire to speak English like a native. Your brain will work overtime to help you achieve the goal. You got it, right? Now, here's the next thing I need you to stop saying right now. Native English speakers speak too fast. Native English speakers speak too fast. Now, I'm chuckling because I get this message all the time from students. Tiff, I can understand you, but when I watch a movie or when I watch another YouTube video, I don't know what they're saying. How come I can understand you? Now, here's the thing. I'm your English teacher, right? So when I'm speaking to you right now during this lesson, I am speaking clearly. But at the end of every lesson, don't worry, it's coming, I give you a story time. Hey. And when I tell you a story, I speak at a normal pace, purposely. I speak fast. I speak at my normal pace. I use the words I would normally use with my friends, but yet you're still able to understand me. So many of you say, Tiff, my favorite part of your lesson, honestly, is the story time. But I speak fast during story time. How are you able to understand me? Because you've gotten used to me. Because you've allowed your brain to open up and say, hey, we're going to understand whatever Tiffani is saying. So you have to change what you're saying. So instead of saying native English speakers speak too fast, I want you to say this. I would love to mimic the pace and cadence of native English speakers' speech. Man, I love the way native English speakers speak. One day I'm going to do the same. I want to mimic them. I want to copy them. I want to sound like them one day. So instead of it being a complaint, oh man, native English speakers speak too fast, now it becomes a goal to be achieved. Listen, I would love to mimic the pace and cadence of native English speakers' speech. You see what's happening, right? You're changing the way you're thinking. Instead of focusing on things you can't do, focusing on the negatives, now you're switching to be more optimistic, focusing on your goals. This will help you achieve each and every one of your English goals. Now, here's the next thing I need you to stop saying today. I can understand you, but I can't speak English well. I can understand you, but I can't speak English well. I'm pausing because I can't even count the number of times I have received this exact message from students. Tiffani, here's the deal. I can understand you, but I can't speak English well. My friend, I want you to stop saying this right now. Right now. Instead of saying this is what I want you to say. Woo! I love how clearly you speak. One day I will speak as clearly as you. You see the difference, right? Man, I love how clearly you speak. I can understand everything you say. Then instead of focusing on, but I can't do it, you say, hey, one day I will speak just like you. Again, you're giving yourself the opportunity to work towards a goal. Don't focus on your current quote unquote weakness. Focus on your future goal and working towards it. So again, instead of saying, hey, I can understand you, but I can't speak English well, I want you, starting right now, starting today, I want you to say, I love how clearly you speak. You know, one day, I will speak as clearly as you. Listen, my friend, when you change the words that you say, your life will change as well. So, the last thing I want you to know, the last thing I want you to stop saying is, I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say. Now, this happens all the time. Again, literally, I've taught English for years, over a decade. And I've had students, I'll ask them a question, hey, can you tell me about your day? And they'll start, yes, I went to work and then I had lunch with my friends. I say, okay, anything else? I don't have anything else to say. I don't know what else to say. And they just stop. What's happening is your brain is having a hard time organizing your thoughts in English, right? But instead of saying, I don't know what else to say, I don't know what to say, I want you to say this. Let me think about that for a moment. Totally different, right? Instead of saying, I don't know what to say, because the moment you say, I don't know, your brain says, okay, let me shut off. Okay, we don't have to work anymore. You don't need our help anymore. The brain shuts off. But when you say, instead of, I don't know what else to say, when you say, let me think about that for a moment, all of a sudden your brain goes into overdrive. Okay, they want to know more about what you said. Okay, well, tell them about your friend. Well, my friend, I've known her since elementary school. We're really close. All of a sudden, more information will come to your mind. So again, instead of saying, I don't know what else to say, I want you, starting today, starting now, I want you to say, let me think about that for a moment. And I want you to realize this. Native English speakers do the exact same thing. Right now, I'm teaching you something, right? I'm giving you some information about English and helping you improve your English by changing your mindset. But let me think for a moment. I just paused, but you were okay. Why? Because you were waiting for my answer. You were waiting for my next thought. It's totally okay to say, let me think for a moment. As you're thinking, the person will wait. This is what I want you to remember. Now, I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Again, I want to encourage you. Change your mindset and you will change your life and you will start improving your English. You can do it. I believe in you. You still there? You know what time it is. It's story time. Hey, I said it's story time. All right. Today's story is actually about a guy that I met at the gym. Now, we talked about today about changing your mindset, changing the words that you say. So, I go to the gym and I enjoy working out, and you meet different people at the gym. You see some people that are extremely buff, lots of muscles, and some people that are in shape, not really muscular, but they're very well proportioned. And then others, well, they're at the beginning of their journey, right? Just working towards that end goal. So I was speaking to some friends at the gym, and all of a sudden this guy walked up. Now this guy, the epitome of buff. You could see muscles everywhere, chest muscles, arm muscles, shoulders. He was built nicely. So he walked up and my friends started talking to him. And so we were having a conversation about, getting in shape and everything. And I turned to him, I said, hey, so tell us about your journey. How did you get in shape? And he said, sis, I didn't always look like this. And I was like, okay. I just expected that maybe he was a skinny guy before and then he just started working out and got bigger. He said, no, I was extremely overweight. He said, I was obese. And I think he said he was either 300 or 400 pounds. He was a very large guy. Now he got my attention because, again, what I was seeing in front of me did not at all look like what he was describing. So he proceeded to explain his journey, how he changed his mindset. He changed his diet. He started working out on a regular basis and remained consistent. Now, I am someone that's already kind of in shape a little bit, right? But you're looking at someone that has achieved a goal that they put in front of them and they continue to work towards that goal. He inspired me. I'm already in the gym. I was already in the gym, but this man inspired me because every day he worked towards his goal. He changed his mindset. He changed his diet, and I was inspired. And I said, you know what? If he can do it, if he can remain consistent and move forward every day working towards his goal, I can do the same thing. So I want you to remember this. What we talked about today in the lesson was stopping the phrases, not using the phrases that you've been using up until this point. Make that change. Consistently change the way you're speaking to yourself, about yourself, and watch your life change. Every time I go to the gym, when I see that guy, I get inspired. Man, if he can do it, anyone can. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson, and I'll talk to you next time.